Hey Cancer, it's your honest homegirl, 𝑇ℎ𝑒 𝐻𝑜𝑚𝑒𝑔𝑖𝑟𝑙 intuitive reading, your intuitive timeless reading, shall I say. If you are new to my channel, what is up? If you are a returning healing homie, what's up, gang? How are you? I missed you guys. How I do my readings, I do your intuitive message first, and then we get into your honest talk and tarot session. Spirit must want to talk to you immediately, Cancer, because my candle just started popping and flickering out of nowhere. But yeah, and at the end of the reading, we do the love relationship aspect of your life, and we do get into the tea of what your person may want to say to you. So if you want to be nosy about that, stay tuned to the very end, okay? I apologize in advance if you hear cars driving by. I do have my window open, and because I'm burning incense, so I need to have a window open and let all that like smoke out. Some of you could be smoking or around smoke and it's bothering you and it's like hurting your throat. So if your throat's been bothering you and you've been around smoke or people that smoke, that's why. For a lot of you guys, you are in your Krabby Patty shell. For some of you, you're in hermit mode. And I don't think it's because of anybody or anything happening. It's more so that you could be more disciplined with yourself to get yourself back on track. If you fell off of the bandwagon, I'm hearing, you're getting back on. You know, you're doing what you need to do. You're thinking more clearly when you're in your own energy and not dealing with other people's energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, air signs, Geminis, Libras, and Aquariuses, or you may have these zodiac signs within your natal chart. A lot of you guys are working. You're working a lot. There's certain things too that you need to break free from, okay? In order for you to have new outcomes, new experiences, in order for you to grow, in order for you to learn, you have to try different things, okay? So if you've been doing the same thing over and over again, using the same products, going to the same restaurants, dating the same type of people, whatever it is that you keep doing over and over again, in cycles, you hear it. I don't know if you could hear that popping, but it's time to try something different. It's time to try something new, because luck is on your side, whether you believe it or not. A lot of you guys too, I'm told to tell you it's done. You can't do anything about it now. You made up your mind. You made up a decision. You said what you said. You did what you did. Whatever happened, it needed to happen in order for you to learn a lesson, obtain a blessing, or both, okay? For some of you, you may have feelings of anger at this time as well, and that's why you're staying to yourself, because you're like, I'd rather not say nothing. I'd rather keep it to myself, because if I say something, it's going to come out harsh. Somebody's feelings is going to be hurt, and it's to avoid all of it. Because for some of you, you said what you said and you did what you did. But for some of you, you have held back communication, because how you would say something is just going to totally, the person's going to take it all wrong, especially if they're not an air sign. An air sign may, you know, probably agree with you or something like that, because it's like your logic, and they use more logic than emotions than most people. So you may be dealing with someone that's very sensitive, okay, and you may have to go about expressing how you feel or the thoughts that you have in a different way to get a different outcome, okay? But either way, whatever you're trying to do, whatever happened, luck is still on your side. Sorry guys, I had to take a sip of my tea. But if that resonated with you guys so far, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It really helps my channel grow, and I really appreciate the support. With that said, let's get into your honest talk and tarot session. Let's get a card for self-awareness for Cancer. Okay. Let's kind of push this down so we can have the cards come out. Yeah, somebody in their feelings. Family and friends. Let's get a card for family and friends. Let's get finances. Let's get love. Let's bring this down here. move these over like so. All right, so, oh, okay, I get it. Over the holidays, you sat there was eating things that you weren't supposed to eat, okay? You're self-aware that you were eating, drinking, smoking, doing all the things that you enjoy doing, but you know you shouldn't be doing because of whatever reasons, right? That's what that was, okay? You could have been the one smoking and you know you ain't supposed to be smoking, okay? This could have happened over the holidays. This could have happened recently, okay? Or maybe coming up in the future where you may be tested. The devil might test you, you know? You might have, you know, all the things that you want and desire right in front of your face. And the question is, are you going to entertain it? You could be dealing with a Capricorn, okay? Or you may have Capricorn placements, but Cancer, the overindulgence, okay? You're very aware of the things that you're doing. And that's probably why you're like, you know what? I need to stop being around certain people, places, and things because it's the influence of it. It's toxic. The influence of it is not good for me. The influence of it, whatever it is, it's like you're aware of your vices. You're aware of your weaknesses. And you know, in order to get out of this, in order to stop something, in order for you not to entertain something, no matter how fun it is, how much it excites you, how much it makes you feel good, you know it's no good for you. Now, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your family and your friends, it could be them, okay? It could be that you went back to family and friends and after not seeing them for a long time and you were by yourself and you were, you know, you had structure in your life. You had, a peace of mind. And even though you were alone, you were getting things done. And it's like you may have went back and realized this is where you come from. This is what you come from. This is who you were. This is what has influenced you, right? And you're looking and maybe you made a decision to do something quickly and it's like you're regretting it, okay? You went back to that ex. You went back to those family members. You did whatever you did, you know, and it's like you got caught up because you were caught up in the moment. You were caught up in the energy, and it's familiar because I really feel like you're by yourself, or you may feel like you're by yourself. And I heard going back to old ways because of fear. And it's like your fear has turned into anger. The thing is, you can't allow anger to consume you because you're scared, okay? You may be at a point in your life where there are major changes happening within you, and you're going to have to embrace for the impact is what I'm hearing, because some of you could be going through an awakening, a spiritual awakening, especially if you realize, and like if you went, say you've been by yourself, right? And then you go back to visiting family, right? And then you realize that after all the work you've done on yourself, and this always happens when you decide to heal, when you decide to do better than your family and your friends, when you decide to go out there and try something different and you're all alone and you're in your own energy and you finally figure out who you are and what you're about and what you like and what you don't like and what you're going to tolerate and what you're not going to tolerate. And then you go back to your family members or your friends that refuse to heal, refuse to grow, refuse to change. You start to see clearly. You start to see what you've been running away from all this time. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, and then for some of you, you could be realizing your own toxic ways, your own toxic behaviors, okay? You may have went around certain people and realized that you have not changed, not one bit. You know, you probably went somewhere and it's like your demons are coming out so that you can get control of them, because either you're going to entertain them, okay? And have karma give you more lessons, or you can you can play with them, right? But you have to let them know You're playing with them is letting them know who's boss. Yeah, I know I might like to drink. I may have my favorite drink, but I know I'm only supposed to have a glass or two. I'm not going over that. Now your demons is over here like, hey, we want to party, okay? You want to party. But I feel like you've done enough work on yourself where you're going to tell your demons, no, I'm not going to entertain you the way you think I'm going to entertain you and have you control me and take over me. No, I've learned my lesson. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do better. I'm going to learn my lesson so I could have blessings. Because you know, the more lessons you learn, the more healing you do, the more blessings you receive. Okay? A lot of you guys may have just entertained family and stuff like that and friends and or whoever you like went back to. It's like you're realizing you hear the motorcycle. That's your card in the tarot deck. The Chariot. You have to go. You can't be here. This is not for you. I'm not meant to be doing this. And you're realizing that. Now, when it comes to your finances, I really see you really being stable, okay? Being really strict, sticking to your budget, okay? I really see you providing, okay, for your family. I see you, really not allowing your emotions to get the best of you, because for some of you, your addiction is emotional spending. And you are grounding yourself, keeping yourself grounded to where you are not emotionally spending anymore. Okay? It may be pissing you off, and that's the anger that you're feeling inside, which is the withdrawal symptoms of you not dealing with whatever your toxicity is, whatever your addictions are, whatever low vibrational frequencies you like to jump on and entertain. This could be people, places, and things, Cancer, right? So you may be going through withdrawal cycles. You decided, I'm not eating any sweets anymore. And right now, while you're watching this reading, your ass is over there thinking about a Snickers or a candy bar or something. No. You better get you an apple. Better get a couple of them grapes from out the refrigerator. Make sure there's no sweets in the house at all to tempt you. For some of you, you just got to learn how to do things in moderation. And if you're grounded and you're disciplined, you'll be able to have those joys. And there's nothing wrong with you indulging here and there sometimes, but it's when you allow your demons to get the best of you and you do too much of anything. Okay? Now, when it comes to love relationships, your love relationships are solid. Okay? For some of you, you've completed a cycle with somebody that you were entertaining. You've either cut them off, you no longer talk to them, you've set up boundaries. For others of you, like I said, you have your person, you're complete. This person makes you complete. You're realizing that you can't, it's like you can do on your own, but you don't want to do it without whoever you're with. Because they make you whole, they make you feel complete. Even though if you're single, this is you feeling complete within yourself. Knowing that you can only make yourself feel complete and happy before somebody else can. Because how could you teach them to make you happy if you don't even know how to make yourself feel whole and complete? So that's what you've worked on, that's what you're doing, and that's how you feel. A lot of you guys, you're not entertaining anything that ain't going to bring no goodness in your life, including family. Okay, they said not to clarify. I said what I needed to say. Now, since we're still on the love, let's see how love has impacted you over the years, whether it's with your parents, lovers, okay, family, yourself. You've dealt with loss of self-worth, dealing in relationships, love relationships. I mean, well, yeah, this is just love relationships because we did family and friends, but for some reason, I feel like I need to just say it for all love relationships because I feel like you love everybody hard. Like, your family and your friends and your lovers. A lot of you indulged in risky behavior for love. Stuttering. Maybe you dealt with a partner who wouldn't allow you to explain yourself. Maybe, you know, you were laughed at as when you were a kid growing up because you stuttered. It's like your parents never allowed you to talk. So once you were able to talk, it's like, well, what do I say? Type of energy. And then you start stuttering. And then also bad habit of projecting your feelings onto others. Okay. Some of you even engaged in unsafe sexual behaviors because of love. All right. Let's see what your person would like to say to you, Cancer. I ain't gonna hold you. I used to stutter. And public speaking, as much as I hate it, it helps in reading out loud. It says, take care of yourself. Your ancestors warned you. Workaholic. Didn't I say y'all guys be working too much? Can't just leave it off that way. Blocked you. So good, I shouldn't fuck for free. So Cancer, I don't know who you're dealing with. It seems like there's a mixture of you guys dealing with some solid individuals. This is some sketchy individuals. Yeah. With that said, let's get some homegirl advice. They are recommending hot yoga and for you to get to know you. So if you want to lose weight, you want to sweat a lot, hot yoga will have you drenched, okay? You'll walk out like you jumped in a pool. Everything's crystal clear, so I don't need to say anything else to you guys. So Cancer, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys later.